Good morning. Good morning. I didn't realize how late it was. Wow. Okay, so I am just finishing up a Father's Day card. Let me just get this put together real quick and I'll show you that. But it's almost 10 o'clock. I can't even believe it. Well, it's a glorious day here. It's going to be glorious for the next week. It's beautiful. I'm so excited. I'll be in the pool in a little while. Okay, let me put this little pocket on my card here, just like this. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Well, let me just show you how cute this is. Wait a minute, hold on one second. I just have to do the buttons on the pocket. But if you're there, do pop on and say hello to me. That would be very nice of you. There's one little button, and let me put this other little button on. How cute is that? Let me just daub this. Is anybody there? It's 10 o'clock Friday morning. And I have to wish our youngest child a happy 48th birthday. It's our son Jared's birthday. He lives in Tucson, and so we're going to be talking to him in a little bit. But it's his birthday. Okay, so here's my card. It's almost finished. I just have to do some Wink of Stella on the button. But there's my Father's Day card for my husband. Anyway, so that's it. So good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you're with me. It looks like you are, but maybe everybody's having a sleep in this morning or whatever. But let's get started. Let me show you this. So here is the card that I'm going to show you. And this is so incredibly wicked easy. And I have to just, I'm lunatic. Like I said in my newsletter, there aren't even words. Good morning, Colleen McDuffie. There aren't even words to describe how beautiful this set is. So let me just bring this in. This is on page 35 of the catalog. And this is called the Mediterranean Blooms Suite. The suite encompasses the stamp set, the dies, the gorgeous designer paper. I'm going to show you that in a minute. And these beautiful gems that go with it. These are opal round gems. They're gorgeous. But let me show you the paper first. Because I just can't even tell you, because I love citrus. And so good morning, Barbara McDuffie. Thank you for joining in. So I just wanted to show you the papers. Look at this. All right, so here are beautiful lemons. Look at that. Just, nice iced tea with a slice of lemon. Hey, Jan, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome aboard. Wait a minute, this is upside down. So here are the lemons with the beautiful blossoms and the beautiful green leaves. And then here is a sheet of the leaves with the blossoms. That's absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And then look at these peaches. These could be peaches or oranges. I think they could be both. I mean, they're more peachy to me. So those are peaches. Aren't they just exquisite? Oh my gosh, I can't stand it. And here they are in a larger version. And that's what I use today. I'll show you that in a minute. And then here are the lemons in a larger version too. Isn't this, it's just gorgeous paper. Can you even believe, look at how pretty this is. Now this is a combination of both the peaches and the orange and the lemons together. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Now, when you flip it over, this side shows you all the Delft blue patterns. How beautiful is this? Just absolutely pretty. And if you go to Pinterest, here's another one. Let me show you all of them first. All the different kinds. Different medallions, different sizes, different shapes. All in the same color family though. Look at how pretty that is. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, and then this one. And then this one. Another version. Oh, designer paper is just so incredibly gorgeous. Here's the larger version of that medallion. And here's a smaller version of the medallions within the circle pattern and this star pattern. But these papers are these designer papers are stunning, stunning, stunning. So of course I had to make a card, and this was wicked easy. If you go to Pinterest and pull up the the Mediterranean Blooms Suite, you are going to see so many stunning, 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 absolutely stunning cards that people are making with them. So in the suite, of course, is the Citrus Bloom stamp set. So here's the stamp set, which I absolutely love. And then there are the dies that go with it. And the very exciting thing about these dies is that there are 15 of them in this package. Absolutely beautiful. And they cut out the designer paper perfectly. It's just gorgeous. Now I've got 2 of them already out, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. But here's the rest of them. So they cut out both the lemons, the oranges, the leaves, the flowers. It's just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So just can you imagine giving somebody a packet of these in a nice little container with a little, maybe just one as a gift card, and you could give it, you know, you could give it as a birthday. You could put a little gift card pocket inside this card, and it's just, oh gosh, I can't even stand it. All right, so let's get to this. How easy is this? There is the card, and when I say easy, you're not going to believe how easy this is. And then the inside of the card, and then the envelope. All right, let me show you how to do this. Let me pull this aside. All right, so first thing we're going to need will be the base of the card, which is basic white. And then I took a piece of 5 1/4 by 4 inch, and I ran it through the Dainty Diamonds embossing folder. I think you can see that. Actually, let me put a little bit more light on here. See if you can see that better. There, oops. There, I think that's better. Is that better? Yeah, I think so. So you can see that better. You can see the design. I love it. It's very subtle, but it gives a very nice background to a card. So here is my base, and you know how we have to cut and score, blah, blah, blah. We all know how to do that because we're all veteran stampers. There we go. So then what I did was I just took this, and I'm going to adhere it to the base of the card. Very easy, like this. And you could use your Tombow glue, you could use your fine tip glue, you could use whatever you want, tear tape, whatever. I've got a ton of snail left, and when I say I have a ton, don't even ask me. Because when it went on sale, I just took advantage of that sale and just stocked up. So anyway, okay, so that's on. So then the next thing I did was I took these 2 dies. These are the larger dies. Now, first of all, this one is a rectangle die, and if you look at it very closely, you can see that it's got little tiny dots all the way around. It just gives this an elegant, elegant border. And then here is the pattern that will go on top that will cut out all the leaves. So give me a minute. I'm going to go over to my Stampin' Cut machine. I'll be right back. I'm just going to cut this out, blah, blah, blah. It's going to be wicked fast. Hold on. I've got it all set up. Hold on. Crank away, crank away. Okay. I'm done. I'm coming back. All right, now let me just show you this. This kind of just pops out. Oh, let me tell you one other thing too. When I have a die that has a lot of detail to it, I like to run it through twice or maybe even 3 times because I want to make sure that these cuts come out perfectly, and they have. This thing just popped right out. Now, don't throw this away. This has got a lot of life in it because you can use this for messages. So now let me take this, and there are just a few little spots here where I'm going to pop this out. Now I could use my brush, my roll brush, to pop these out, but I just want to be very delicate. These are popping out very nicely because I ran it through, you know, back and forth twice. So I think I've got it. Whoops, yep, I got them all. But look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's so, so delicate and so, so pretty. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to apply it to the top of my card like this. And I am going to use my Tombow. I could have used Sizzix adhesive, but you know what? You really don't need it. It's just not necessary, I don't think. So I'm just going to come in with the Tombow, and I'm going to go around the perimeter of the design here like this, very carefully. I'm not going to do all the leaves. You don't have to, because this is going to secure it very nicely. Just like this. Like this. There. Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to come in very carefully, and I'm going to place this right on the center, north, south, east, west, like this. Push this over just a smidgeola. There we go. Now I'm just going to press it down on the perimeter. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, this is just, these could be sympathy cards, they could be birthday cards, they could be note cards, whatever you want. All right, so then what I did was I took the designer paper, which is this one right here, and I've got the die to cut this out. So I'm going to go over to my machine and I'm going to cut this out like this. Look at how pretty. This is so easy. And the other thing I wanted to tell you is on each sheet of 12 by 12, you get 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the larger ones and 6 of the smaller ones that you can cut out. 6 of these on each sheet. So that's a lot on each sheet. So let me go cut this out. I'll be right back. Hold on. I gotta cut this out. I'll be right back. I'm almost done. Hold on. Here I come. All right. I'm talking about easy, easy, easy. So here it is. There we go. That's that. There it is. Look at that. How beautiful is that? I've jumped over to Facebook. Is Facebook better, Jan? I have no idea if that's better to use the Facebook version or to just stick with my switcher. Anyway, I'm glad you're there. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to pop on a lot of dimensionals, and I want a lot because I want it to stand up nicely. And let's get, I don't know, as many as I feel like. That's probably a good amount. It seems to be better. Okay, thank you. All right, so let me pull this off. I've never actually watched it. I've not watched the reruns on Facebook. I should try that today and see how it looks. All right, here we go. So then I'm going to take this and I'm going to place it on the center like this, and it overlaps some of the leaves. But isn't this gorgeous? Look at that. Now I'm going to press this down like that. Whoops, I got to put my cover on my glue. That wasn't very good. Now I'm going to take my Winky because I am going to, that way I can see the comments from others watching. Oh, that's nice. I didn't know that. Oh, that's really nice. And you can comment amongst yourselves. There you go. So now I am coloring in because you know how I am with Winky. And the fact that blossoms from the citrus flowers and trees do have a little bit of shine to them. So, and even if they didn't, I would still use it. But look at that. How pretty is that? Okay, now the inside. So what I chose to do for the inside is I chose to take one of the messages that says, you're the best kind of person. I like that. I think that's really, you're the best kind of person. I think that's a very sweet message. But the other thing that I wanted to do was I wanted to add a little bit of contrast. So I'm taking my Lemon Lolly ink and I've taken the smaller version of the stamp, and I'm just going to ink this up, and then I'm going to come in here and let me bring this up so you can see, and I'm just going to stamp this right in the center like this. It gives it a very subtle image, and then I'm going to take the message in Memento. Here's Memento. Here's my message. And I'm going to stamp right on top of it. Oh, I love it. I just love it. I think it's very, very pretty. I think it's very subtle. And there you have the inside. Isn't that pretty? You're the best kind of person. And I could send this to all of my friends. Barbara Keene, thank you so much for dropping in. I just saw your name pop up. It's funny how it pops up on my screen. But anyway, I'm glad you're with me this morning. Thank you very much. So there is the front. There is the inside. Now, of course, the envelope needs a little bit of attention. So what I did was I took the designer paper that is all of the leaves and the buds, and I'm just going to add some adhesive to this because that's how we do it. Because you can't have a naked envelope. Well, you can. I tell you all the time. Now I want to make sure I get it right side up, and I have. You could have a naked envelope, but then people wouldn't be as jumping up and down at their mailbox when they got it because they'd think it was just another bill or something. But anyway, so here is this, and then with my little snipperinis, just trim this off. And within a matter of minutes, we have made a beautiful card. These would make absolutely gorgeous cards to give to someone for the summer, you know, for a party, whatever. But anybody who loves lemonade, give them a gift certificate to one of their favorite places. Look at that. Is Dawn Hill. Good morning, Dawn Hill. Dawn, where are you from? It's nice that you're joining us this morning. So here is this. Here is this card. Done deal. And we're going to be making these next Monday and Tuesday at my class. But look at how beautiful. I'm telling you, this suite is absolutely stunning. So, because it's absolutely stunning, and because there's a lot of paper in there and there's a lot of life, I decided to play around with it a little bit. So I have one other thing to show you. I thought how pretty it would be to either use just the floral, the leaf die, and the rectangle die. So I did. I cut them out. So I'm going to show you this. I didn't have time this morning to get a card made, but look at how pretty this in and of itself is. This rectangle is absolutely beautiful, and it's got all of the little dots all cut out all the way around. Isn't that pretty? Now I can envision stamping something on this to make it really, really pretty and putting it on a background. That would make a lovely, lovely, lovely addition to my card. Then the next thing I thought of, why not do it with just the leaves? So I did that, and I actually made a card. So let me bring it in and show you what I did. You're in Vancouver Island, British Columbia. You and Jan. Well, thank you so much for popping on. I really appreciate you joining me this morning, spending some of your precious time. But anyway, so here is the other one. So what I did was I took a piece of the Petunia Pop designer paper, which is one of the new in colors this year, and I cut it down to size 5 1/4 by 4. And then I took this die and cut out the leaves, as you can see, and I just popped that on. And then I took, this is from Cheerful Daisies, I think it is, whatever that said is, those dies. And then this is the new matte embellishment. Contrast, I mean, the Petunia Pop color. But look at how cute this is for a note card. Isn't that pretty? And then I just put a little bit extra piece on the bottom, and then this is going to be my envelope flap. I didn't have a chance to do that, but I thought how pretty that would be to make. Now I wanted to just show you these other ones. I told you there are numbers of, like on that 12 by 12, there are 7 extra little ones, and then the larger ones that you could make. So you could make a whole bunch of these. I like your accent. I have an accent. That's funny. Well, I do park my car in Harvard Yard. And when I say it, it makes me sound so silly because I don't even know that I have an accent. But anyway, thank you very much, Dawn. That's very sweet of you. So anyway, there is a lot of life in this beautiful suite that you can get. Or you could just get the designer paper. If you didn't want to get the rest of the stuff from the suite, you could just get the designer paper and have yourself a ball. You could fussy cut these. If you didn't want to get the dies, you could fussy cut those out. But of course the dies are a lot more fun. Anyway, so that is it, my friends, for this Friday. Let me just show you. At the beginning, I was just finishing up. This is the Father's Day card that I made for my hubby. I love that shirt template that I got off Pinterest. And there's a million of them. I absolutely love it. And I'm going to put a little gift card on the inside. But I just love it. I thought it was cute. So that's that. So next Monday and Tuesday, we shall be working with this. We will make these. It's going to be wicked fun. So again, I sincerely appreciate you popping in, especially my people from Canada. That's so exciting that you've joined me this Friday morning. I hope it's lovely in your neck of the woods. It's very lovely here. I'm Jan's Friday morning date. Yes, that's right, Jan. And maybe someday, you never know, I might get to British Columbia. You just never know. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And if you celebrate Father's Day, I hope that it's a blessed, fun time for all of you. And I will see you next Friday. Next Friday, I'm going to give you a sneak peek of what we're going to do next Friday. This is using the new, which I'm gaga about, the Full of Life DSP packet, this packet here. These colors are stunning. And here's my quick little show card that I'm going to do next week. So I'll show you that. Okay, showed you. That was a sneak peek. Okay. All right, my friends. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. And I will see you next Friday morning at 10 o'clock. Fun Stamping with Barbara from Massachusetts. All right. Take care. Namaste.